I see on my magic map of where we need to go. This way, I will get you cave mushrooms later. Later! Right now, this is important. Need to save my magic, so we're walking. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Bro, I got an idea. Let's not do this. Look, nonsense, brother. If we walk away, the Doomstone will be up for grabs. This is our chance to make it big, don't you see? You're only saying that because that lady said... Bro, you can tell me. You think that lady is pretty, don't you? You want to see her. See her? We're pretty. Very, very pretty. You're keeping me out of here, bro. Stop it.
Creepy, creepy.
Who are you calling creepy, you flying mutt? Hey, what you do, bro? Choppy is family. Look, Butch, I know my new obsession may be a bit demanding, but she's quite easy on the eyes. Which has absolutely nothing to do with the current situation. My goodness, what is wrong with me? You two again? You two again? Well, you two again, -1, +2, making you a total of 3. Bro, I'm so glad to see you guys. You gotta help us. I don't know what to do anymore. Nothing wrong, you're just fine, I swear it. Bro, you're breaking my heart here.
Get it together, you bum!
What are you humans doing sneaking around? Oh, I think it's talking to us, right? Look, we know this area is the forest that's supposed to be off limits, but... Silence, Butch! We have no need to for every bit of information about us. What are you doing, just standing around chatting? You! Did you get what I asked for? Well, it's not as easy one might think, see? Please, just give us a little more time. We live to please and serve. We serve to please and live. Oh, he's totally lost it. I've lost nothing, except perhaps valuable time squabbling here. Good little puppy. What, may I ask, are you doing besides distracting my servicemen from their task? Where's little Miss Goody Four-Shoes, and why do you all look so serious? What happened? Tell me. Quick explanation? Affected by the Doomstone? Yes, I suppose that would be quite possible. And Yulia's using her powers to staunch the flow of the Doomstone's energy? Figures. Always playing the little savior. Based on what you've told me, though, I'm sorry to give you a bit of bad news. Saving a friend might not be as simple as destroying the Doomstone. What? Why not? When the Doomstone takes over a creature, it happens externally. It's an external shell, you know? But you say the girl was bitten, right? That means the Doomstone's power has directly entered her bloodstream. I don't see how breaking the Doomstone will help if its evil power is already inside her body. I've not thought of it like that. Well then, what do? We can't just give up. Well, you know what? I'll help you out just because, and only because, it's an interesting case. I don't think I've ever heard of this happening before, so let's see if I can figure this out. Find the Doomstone, destroy it, and bring me a Doomstone shard. I think I can make a potion from its essence that will counteract the effects of the Doomstone's power. Goons, to attention!
Ma'am, yes, ma'am!
I'll need some other materials to synthesize this potion. You retrieve them. No excuses this time.
Whatever you need from us, we got it. Promise.
Get me mushrooms, any kind, every kind, as many as you can find. Now get a move on. Go! Those mushrooms aren't going to pick themselves.
Bro, this is gonna do. This whole thing got nothing to do with us. Alright, great butch. Let's just let them think we're helping them, and we'll take off as soon as they leave. Yes, mushrooms, your wish is my command. Bro, come back!
What a dope.
I love having a pet. You should make haste. The Doomstones have been increasing in potency lately. Who knows what could happen with it? The sooner you get it, the better. When you have it, meet me back at the village. She just turned into a butterfly. She just turned into a butterfly too? They can only be goddesses.
What? Don't be ridiculous. They're just butterflies that can change into...
Oh, sorry, wrong voice. What? Don't be ridiculous. They're just butterflies that can turn into humans. You're right. What was I thinking? They're obviously totally normal and not of any supernatural origin. Let's just do what she says and do it quickly. Right, let's find that Doomstone. I agree, come on. Using my magic map. Oh, shadow beast. Over here? There it is. That stone looks bigger. I'm having trouble seeing with the vicious shadowy beast drooling at the side of us. That one in the middle is huge. Do you feel some sort of crackling of energy? Almost as if the air is alive. It's coming from the Doomstone, look! That's it, I'm going in. Focus on the Doomstone! Focus! Let's see if I can one-shot it. With my extra charged powers! So close! There we go! I thought it'd be bigger. I don't know, this one is pretty big. Yeah, it's quite bigger than the ones we've seen. If they're increasing in size and energy, does that mean Riveria's running out of time somehow? No, I can think about that right now. Wolf and Pino, let's grab a shard and go, now. Hold on, Lelaih. Alright, got it. Come on. This time, we run. Will I have enough energy? Don't know. Will we just run? You! Hey, you brought all the Doomstone shards? That's pretty impressive. Please, can you use them to save Lelaih? Alright, yeah, once I have all the ingredients, no prob. And here in the return of my little doggies.
We nearly got eaten by a wolf! But we secured quite a batch of mushrooms.
Good, you're off the hook, Moonface.
Really, but what if I don't want to be off the hook? What you mean by that, bro? Nothing, forget it.
I'm so easily amused. Alright, as promised then. I've got everything we need. Take me to the girl. This way.
Pino, Leliah,
Wolfam, did you destroy the Doomstone? I have the shards right here.
Leliah, what are you doing here?
Well, if you must know, your friends here asked me for my help. As you can see, I was right. Simply smashing the Doomstone did not cure the girl. Now give me a moment.
Alright, that should do it. It smells like dead feet, but whatever. Put this on the girl. Go on. Thank you.
Lelaih?
Think it's working. The shadows are going away.
Lelaih, come on, y'all. Lelaih saved. It worked. I can't believe it, Leliah. You saved her.
All in a day's work. No big whoop. You all can owe me.
Leliah. Whatever happened to humility and success?
Don't know what happened to it. I never saw it.
You've been so devious about trying to get your hands on Doomstones. What are you really up to?
Nah, I gave that up. The whole Doomstone thing was a dead end for me. But now I think I figured out where I can find what I'm looking for. So I'll be seeing you all later. It's been Giggles.
Mistress, where are you going? What is your next command? You can't leave it like this.
Oh, right. I guess I can unenchant you. Don't say I never did you any favors.
Ugh. Where are we, Butch? What's happening? Tell me the truth, Burrow. I don't even know anymore.
Leliah, how could you do that? We talked before about how wrong it is to go around manipulating people.
No, you talked about how wrong it is. I sat there and politely nodded. Besides, I'm actually making good use out of a about who doesn't even have a life. Hey, maybe I've invented an entirely new life, the manipulator life. My gift to Riveria.
I swear 99% of everything you do is just plain selfish.
Of course you would think that. You can't do anything unless it's for someone else. Why don't you quit meddling in other people's affairs and focus on your own responsibilities for once? We don't have much time left, you know.
I know that.
Well, you sure don't act like you know it. Later, everyone, it's been real. A real pain in the hind wing.
Leliah.
Ugh, my head. What's wrong, bro? Mine's just a bowl of carroty soup. I can't remember anything. Did I do anything stupid? I remember we were out picking mushrooms. And we ran into some girl. Pretty girl. She was kind of weird. Bro, I'm gonna give it to you straight. You did a lot of stupid stuff because you were such a sucker for a pretty face. You know what, Butch? You are correct there, and apologize for anything I don't remember. From this forth, I pledge never again to lose my mind over a pretty face. You're making me weepy, bro.
Layla, are you okay?
Pino? Oh my, what's going on? Lelaih, Mama
Mama Bana? Bro, I remember what you said.
It was so dark, so cold. Thank you all. I don't know what happened, but I feel much better now.
My lady, the pleasure was all mine. There's no need for you to thank me. For you, I pick every mushroom in the forest and present them to you as a token of my devotion.
And you are?
Come on, bro. Maybe we should go. Go? Nonsense. Go where? Why would I go when my love is here?
Sister Layla, I was so worried.
I'm sorry, Pino. Whatever you did, it worked. Thank you. I'm lucky to have a brother like you.
We're so glad you're okay, Layla. It must be nice to have a sibling you can consider friend. I'm sorry. Please don't cry. You're such a big help, but what should we call you?
Yulia. My name is Yulia. Just glad everyone turned out okay. You'll have to excuse me. I'm sorry.
Hold on, Butterfly, Yulia.
wait a second.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cry there. It's just, this whole thing has been very difficult for me. It's not just Leliah. I feel terrible for deceiving you, Wolfem. I wanted to tell you who I really was, but I just couldn't. I thought it wasn't a big deal at first, but then we got to be friends, and then I don't know what I thought. I feel like I manipulated you just as much as Leliah did that goon over there. Can you forgive me?
Of course. We're on your side, Yulia. Don't be ridiculous. I don't care if you're not who you say you were. You're still you. You're still the same butter girl who helped us on our adventures, right, Wolfen? Yeah.
But I lied to your faces so many times.
I think maybe you're blowing this a bit out of proportion. If anyone knows the need for a disguise, it's the original girl boy.
Oh, Laura. Thank you.
Let me wipe those tears away, silly. I'm glad you are who you are now. Do you know how hard it would be to wipe away butterfly tears?
Thank you. Leliah's my sister, but you probably already guessed that.
Yeah, you're like yin and yang twins. You guys are like light and dark twins.
She acts like a selfish, spoiled brat, but she's not a bad person on the inside. She and I are both looking for the same thing. We're just going about it completely differently. We both know that in order to save Riveria, we must harness the power of wishes.
Harness wishes? What do you mean?
Yes, I suppose it is a rather novel concept, but it seems to be the only way to obey the doom that is constantly moving closer to Riveria. Father made it very clear to us before we left. To save the world from destruction, you must use the very power of wishes themselves. It is an energy source that has all but vanished from the hearts of those who inhabit Riveria. See, there is a connection between wishes and the existence of each life in this world. Leliah and I both came to Riveria determined to secure that power. But we ended up getting separated somehow in our journey here, though.
You came to Riveria? From where?
From a place very far away from here.
Wolfem, Yulia, Laura. The Great Spirit has spoken. She wishes to meet with you.
Really? She wants to meet with us unproven ones?
Yes, well, I may have been a bit rash in my judgment. The Great Spirit read your letter, though. She has decided to deem you all worthy. And proven, I suppose. The forest dwellers have a special agreement with certain members of the royal family of Cassili. According to the Great Spirit, you, Laura, are one of these direct descendants. Oh, imagine that! The Great Spirit awaits within. When you are ready, please make your way to see her.
I can't wait to actually see the Great Spirit. Let's all go together.
Alright. Just take that lucky flower. I have brought our guests, O Great Spirit. Big Bear. Was it something we said? Great Spirit, your human voice, please. My apologies. How is this? Much better. I shall lower my voice so that it may be soft upon the eardrums of the humans. My new friends, the hour of reckoning is at hand. When the dark storms fall and the Norris clouds over Riveria must join four hands together again. A promise was made to the goddess Celestia, a promise that must be honored. Come together, children of humans, children of the forest, children of Lunaris.
Who's the child of Lunar?
Who's the child of Lunaris?
Me.
Wait, what? You're from Lunaris? The Lunaris? The one up in the sky?
That's the one. Sorry, I guess that was a bit of an abrupt reveal.
Thou art the daughter of goddess Celestia. Is that not so, child of Lunaris?
Well, I guess the cat's out of the bag now.
How can you be the daughter of the goddess? Things have come a long way from being shocked at seeing a talking butterfly. You weren't exaggerating when you said you came from very far away. It wouldn't make sense why you knew so little about life in Riveria. Said you were just kind of oblivious.
Well, that I may still be. Your world is very different from the one I come from.
What is that thing? It looks like some kind of giant talking bear, bro. Let's go pet it. You fool, that monster is likely to gobble us up for a snack. I think that's no monster, bro. I like it. I think we're trying to take it back home with us to get feeling.
Great Spirit, there's a question I must ask you.
Yes, child of Lunaris?
Do you creatures and beasts of nature have wishes just as people do?
An amusing question, my child. Might I answer it with a question as well?
Of course.
What would make you ask such a thing?
Well, it seems to me that if all beings, creatures, and even spirits had wishes, why then?
Then their wishes could be used to help save Riveria as well? Well, you are speaking of two different things, child of Lunaris. Most creatures of nature do not foster their own wishes. This allows the Doomstone to affect them. However, we spirits are a different matter. We have evolved past this base level, similar to humans. We have learned to nature our own wishes on a path that is different from humans. It is thy own mother who encouraged us to find our own way while still coexisting with humans.
My mother was here long ago?
Long ago indeed, and she asked me, just as you have asked now, about the wishes of all the nature's creatures. She showed us how humans lived, so that we may reach a greater understanding of all beings who inhabit Riveria. Because of this, our children have the power to bridge the gap between the human and spirit world. And you say that I am an heir of one of those children? Indeed, thou art an heir to one of our human children who inhabit the world beyond the forest. But there are others here, like Lelaih and myself. I sense the presence of a dear friend who comes to us after too long of an absence. Mother?
I'm glad to see you well, O great Danuta. It seems you have grown more leaves since I last saw you.
So this is the great spirit of the forest? I guess it wasn't just a legend after all. What are you two doing here? Huggins, where have you been? We could have used your help earlier. Yeah, that was true. Your children possess the same fires of youth that you had at that age, young Lady Ophelia.
She can indeed be quite a reflection of myself. It is one of her saving graces. The last time I was here, I was indeed a child.
I remember like it was a decade ago.
Yes, very funny, great Danuta. I'm glad to see you have not lost your sense of humor.
What is a life, if not the time when one finds room for laughter? Life can be many things. Some of us prefer to spend our days working rather than eagering in fires. We have been busy gathering the goddess treasures. Thus far we have the goddess cog, the goddess anchor, and the goddess compass. Oh my, you have been busy, human.
We truly have been, great spirit. Though through these travels, we've met so many interesting people, seen so many splendid things.
And yet, all of this splendidness has brought us to an impasse. For legend tells us that the goddess bestowed a fourth treasure to a race that was not human. We believe the goddess did bequeath such a gift to you and your people. It is the final treasure we desire. O great spirits, tell us of your treasures!
Do you always speak like this?
No, I thought that's how people talk to you. My first time here, sorry. Well then, if I may speak plainly, it is clear that these treasures are mere parts to a greater whole. Or should I say, a greater whole? Like for a ship?
The poofy-haired human speaks accurately.
Yes, I love it when I'm a fair by big spirit bears. You're speaking of the mystical goddess ship of legend. Yes, it really exists.
It is interesting how you speak of myth and legends as if they were untrue. The goddess ship is from an ancient time for you, but for me, it was mere centuries ago. Such legends of time are but drops in a greater ocean for us. We see eons ago. We see lives pass. We see wishes live and die. And yet the spirit tree watches us.
I never come across anything called a spirit tree in any of my research.
It's something my mother used to talk about. A symbol of everlasting life reaching to the heavens. My children, it is time that you ascended the spirit tree. There you will find what you seek. I shall now bestow upon thee that which the life goddess Leliah granted upon me. I have long watched over it, and now I trust its care to thee.
The goddess deck wheel. Here you go. The fourth goddess treasure!
Thank you, Great Spirit.
I'll guide you up the spirit tree. It's easy to get lost. You two might as well come too.
We were just lost, and we stopped here to check out the bush here. Yeah, we were looking for this bush, but it turns out this isn't the right one at all. We should go.
Nonsense. You two helped save my sister, even if you didn't mean to. Please come. Are you ready for this, Leliah?
I hope so. I'm so excited I can't stop shaking.
Let's go, Wolfram, to the spirit tree.
Wolfram, we're coming with you, of course.
Okay. Climbing up a tree should be easier than climbing up Subcon's tree. Oh. This is taller than Subcon's tree. Are we on the ground? Are we gonna fall? Bro, I didn't know you were scared of heights. I'll have you know I have a mental condition called hydrographic phobia. I think that might be a real phobia. I'm not entirely sure.
There it is.
Oh! Wow, the goddess ship. And to think it is sat here many years.
Can't believe it. My mother's ship.
So I know it's old and all, but does it work? Good question. It looks quite well kept.
The entry is open. You may enter at your leisure.
Ooh, an ancient vessel! Gimme! Huggis? Just follow Huggis. Stunning, so clean, so polished. How has it been maintained in such a perverse state?
It is the power of the spirit tree, and the great Danuta has protected the tree, allowing the goddess ship to be safely preserved. I love the view from up here. You can see Riveria in all its splendor. Oh, I wish Eric could be here to see this.
Mother, does Father even know you're here? Did you sneak out with the rope ladder?
Oh, your father knows. Although he was very vehemently opposed to me going. I don't even know what the word is. You know how stubborn he can get. I had no choice but to use the strongest weapon in my arsenal. Your father's always been a soft spot, always had a soft spot for apple pie. After that, he was much more open to reason.
Oh, Daddy, he worries too much. It's going to end up shrinking him even more. Let's go inside the ship, Wolfem.
Yes, let's do it!
Okay, everyone, follow me. This is a big branch. Let's go inside here.
Can't believe it. This was Mother's ship.
Fascinating. Yes. Maha! But if this goes into there, and that means that this must come out of here, which would mean this. Huggers? Sorry, Princess. I didn't realize anyone else was in here. How does it look? It looks glorious! The ship itself is in mint condition. The mechanisms are all in place. I'm not certain of all the intricacies of the engine. I think I understand the basic structure, but I'll still need a bit more time with it. Leliah?
Take a look at this.
What are those books?
I'm not sure. I'm unfamiliar with these symbols.
Oh, that's music.
This is not music. It's a book.
No, it says sheet music. Musicians read it while they perform so they know what to play.
Ah, I see.
Don't tell me you've never seen sheet music before.
No, where I come from, music simply flows from the heart.
Well, la-di-da, Riveria, we're not all born with natural musicians. Look like these are all folk songs. I don't know this one, though.
I feel like I know these songs somehow. It's almost as if I've been here before. You know, I really have so few memories of my mother, but one thing I do recall is her sweet singing voice. It was so lovely. I would give anything to hear her sing again.
Oh, looks like the ship's all good.
The ship is bringing back so many vague memories for me. I recall Mother talking about how she once saved Riveria from doom. Can I do know that as she did then?
Of course you can. We all can.
Linares, the color is shifting.
The X is getting quite red.
Leliah was right. We're running out of time. In order to save Riveria from destruction, we must find a way to harness all of its resources. If we cannot find a way to do this soon, I fear the worst shall befall us.
Leliah? Let me go, mustache! Is that the king? Father? Your Highness, please. You mustn't run up there. It's too dangerous. Stop treating me like I'm some sort of child. I'm a grown man inside a child's body. My dearest daughter Laura, my loving wife Ophelia, we're both safe. I'm so worried about you. Ah, and Wolfem, and you strange girl from Mount Snow Peak. You must be Leliah. Hello. The Great Spirit and Lelaih filled me in on everything. I apologize I could not arrive earlier. Royal manners tied me up at the castle. Looking apple pie off your road. Ooh, but tied you up. Charlotte, you were just jealous you didn't get any. The child of Lunaris.
Yes, Your Highness?
We have all been deeply touched by your devotion to our land of Riveria. You have given us reason to see the folly of living life in fear rather than love. By crossing many lands and befriending many leaders, you have shown us to be truly one land. No longer shall we be bound by silly local laws or obsolete oaths. I spoke with the Great Spirit. We have agreed to join the forest with the rest of Riveria. Only through this unity can we forestall the threat we all currently face.
Pino! That means we can be friends with all the humans again.
Joy.
Dearest, I'm starting to remember why I married you.
It's the lack of facial hair, isn't it? Well, I'm glad to feel appreciated, dear. Now, if I may. I've made a decision to hold a Riveria summit. We shall gather representatives from every region and combine our skills and knowledge to decide upon a decisive course of action. Everyone shall attend, the heroes, the sorcerers, the pirates, even the spirits. All those who reside in the glorious land of Riveria. Our theme shall be, Save Your Planet! And there will be cookies and tea for everyone.
Oh, that sounds quite lovely.
The tea is a nice touch.
I'm proud of you committing to work with the other kingdoms, Father. A word of praise just heard from my daughter. I almost forgotten what that sounded like.
I feel so much positive about the changes of this happening now.
Huggies? It's one last item. Then, Huggies, will the ship fly? Yes, well, about that. The ship shares several design characteristics with our contemporary airships. However, the engine is composed of several mechanics I've never seen before. I need time to examine them. Time and manpower. Loaders to attention! Us? You want us to do something with the engine? Bro, this could be it. This could be our big calling. Needs assistance for research. You and me.
Get a life!
But you know that as a natural-born leader, I can never be anyone's assistant.
I will be an assistant.
Professor Huggies currently accept my loyal service. I shall break my back to get this airship flying. It has long been my dream to serve as a research assistant aboard an ancient ship of legend. Indeed, in my younger days, I often considered taking up carpentry, sailing, and assistantship. We need all the help we can get. If you're willing to work, then please climb aboard.
Well then, there's someone I still need to apologize to. Pam has been just as much of a friend to me as anyone since I arrived here.
Former butterfly, Leliah!
Yes, Your Highness!
I offer you a king congratulations for your discovery of the legendary goddess ship. Meaning my congratulations, I am that king who you congratulate. I really need to stop doing that. Preparations for the Riveria summit may take some time, but we will try to hasten the process. You should all take this opportunity to rest and refresh yourselves.
Might I return to Cassili for a bit? There is someone I would like to speak with.
Of course, return to wherever your non-butterfly wings shall take you. Go tell Pam of your great deeds here, and please remind her that her insurance permits are due.
Yes, Your Highness. Thank you.
I think we'll return to Cassili as well shortly.
Thank you for all your help, Laura. I want you to know that you are a wonderful friend.
I can only say the same for you as well, Yulia. I shall return to the castle to help Mother and Father plan this Riveria summit. I shall see you all again soon.
Okay, well then, let's return to Cassili. I need to talk to Pam immediately.
I understand. Come on. Luckily, I can just open my map and teleport to the guild office. Get out this way. And we can easily head down, and I have an itchy nose.
Oh my, welcome back, you two. Where have you been off this time?
We've been to the Elderwood. There was a village in there filled with spirits and a huge tree that we climbed up. And when we got there, we could see all Riveria. And there was the Great Spirit too. It was amazing.
Well, you must be tired from such a journey. Save those stories for tomorrow. For now, you should go get some rest.
I'm with you on that one, Pam. Wait a second, you know who I am?
What do you mean? You're a butterfly, of course.
How could I not know who you are? Did you change something?
Did I?
Oh, my dear. Did you also think I didn't recognize your voice from our stargazing conversations? I figured it wasn't any of my business why you choose to be a girl by night and a butterfly by day. Don't we all have a few peculiar habits? I'm not one to judge.
Oh, well, it was meant to be secret. I didn't think you knew.
Well, you can rest assured I told no one. Next time I see you, I'll act more surprised. I did find this on my doorstep. It looks like another gift from the king.
Mordosh!
He also had some divine surgeoned water sent over. Sugared water sent over? Would you like a taste? It's quite good.
That's okay. I'm not a butterfly. I guess I can say I'm really not a fan of sugared water.
Come on, isn't it the worst when you tend to like something and it snowballs into a thing? Well, you go on and get some rest. You've earned it.
Tales of Lunaris. Completed. Get some EXP. No luck today either. I know it's out there in the sky somewhere though. One day, I swear, old man, one day I'm gonna find it. Robin! Yes, sir? Get out here, will ya? I'm not paying you to stand around doing whatever it is you're doing. Be right there, sir.
What's wrong, my dear? You were gazing at that goddess statue the other night as well.
Yeah, once I start thinking of Mother, my mind just goes off in so many different directions.
You are a sweet child. A child is a mother's greatest treasure, her legacy, if you will.
I only wish I could have told my mother how proud of her I am. She did so much.
Carrying on her name, her spirit, and inside you, her life is thanks enough for any mother.
Do you really think so, Pam?
I know so. Now off to bed and get some rest. People are relying on you, my dear.
You're right. Good night. And Pam, thank you.
Well, that's gonna be it for this episode, guys. And I'll see you next time. Peace.